Scorpio, how's it going? It's time for your horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go ahead and head to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you may also just simply follow the links below. Also, for those of you who enjoyed the incoming waves, yes, I have decided to start making those as independent videos for those of us who like things to go super deep. And you can find those on my main channel page under a playlist of their very own, or you can open the down bar below and follow the links there. You probably noticed I already put one up this weekend. And if you're interested in something a little bit different, I just recently put up a video response, actually, to a New York Times article titled, "Will Coronavirus Kill Astrology?" Now, there are a lot of people already like reacting and having to say something to get something off their chest, but, you know, it's not even worth dignifying the title with a response, even though I made a half-hour video kind of talking about responding to the video. But if you're interested in checking it out, please go to my main channel page, or again, I'll put a link in the down bar below. You have to open the down bar if you're on a mobile device, remember that. So what is going on when it comes to this coming week? Well, for the overlight of the week, or the energy that is basically lighting up your entire experience behind everything, Scorpio, you have the Chariot upright, and this is actually quite gorgeous. In fact, a lot of you Scorpio people out there are going to be finding that the Chariot is working for you in a very different way. I don't actually see you as driving the Chariot, but I see you as more as a passenger in the Chariot. For some reason that is coming through very, very strongly, that there is sort of a feeling of delivery, a feeling of being borne, carried to a higher destination. And with the Chariot card, there is this idea of you kind of almost getting on board with something that is actually plowing through a ton of obstacles, a ton of roadblocks, a ton of issues that ultimately maybe seemed even insurmountable or unimaginably difficult in recent history. Now, the Chariot card upright is indicating that this is possibly going to come with the assistance of maybe letting people actually gather around you during this period, people who are already in a position to do that kind of heavy lifting and dirty work. But also with the Chariot, this does give off the energy of a very strong spiritual intercession as well. Because the Chariot, being more of your carriage as opposed to your vehicle, is kind of an interesting concept. It's showing that something that you are trying to get off the ground, or something that you are trying to maybe pick up some traction with, something that you're trying to actually get moving, is actually going to be given its fair chance once this snowplow of a Chariot starts to really get going. And I'm wondering if possibly this week this is just a message for you to pay attention, that if you are already, you know, if you have this vehicle that is already doing this work for you, speaking in metaphors, of course, make sure that you are prepared to keep up the pace with it in all areas of your space, because a lot of assistance is coming your way, and we certainly don't want to have all of this help and power and assistance come our way and then say, oh, wait, not yet. Okay, we don't want to do that. In fact, as we get to the Six of Pentacles upright and the Page of Cups in reverse, a lot of you Scorpio people are going to be finding that there are a lot of investments in you coming your way. Yes, possibly even material wealth, material gifts, or investments or gifts of abundance, even possibly bartering with you, that is actually going to be helping you gain some kind of boost when it comes to your own personal abundance, or maybe even some kind of professional or creative aspiration that you really need that those resources for, something that you need to actually start using those resources and implementing them with immediately. We actually see that coming through. In fact, the Six of Pentacles upright, there is a glittering endorsement coming your way, whether it's something that you need as a supportive backup in order to actually get something going or approved, like a review, a reference, or maybe something from your network, or even something that seals the deal on something you've been waiting for, either approval or authorization to get to work on. We actually have a gorgeous green light coming your way. However, with the Page of Cups reversed, we want to be discerning this week, because with the Page of Cups reversed, well, sometimes people who want to get on our bandwagon, I guess being the Chariot, might not all be eligible to be on that bandwagon. So even though we have all this assistance coming our way, you have to make sure that you are not letting little things accidentally make you give passes and green lights to those who are ineligible to maybe take part in it. Okay, so personal biases, confirmation biases, preferential treatment, things along those lines really do need to be completely checked during this period, so we don't allow ourselves to accidentally welcome those who might not necessarily be the strongest assets to the team, start making moves, decisions, and I guess you could say major major plays on behalf of the team. And I know that sounds kind of exclusionary and mean. It's not meant to be, but you are in a situation where you are kind of the leader and the boss, so who you allow in and who you delegate responsibility for or towards is really on you if they mess up. And with the Page of Cups reversed, we have a lot of love, a lot of well-wishing coming our way, but not all of it is meant to be a free pass into sort of enjoying your, into coming to your victory, or into coming into this new phase, this new quest, the new adventure that's coming in your way. When it comes to the King of Swords, upright for love and romance and just, all in all, your relationships, we have a gorgeous energy coming through, especially for those of you that are maybe looking to welcome more of a support into your relationship life. The King of Swords doesn't actually show up to me as a mate for those of you who are maybe available or single, but rather somebody who actually has the hookup, so to speak, somebody who is actually going to be working as a bit of an intermediary. In fact, the King of Swords is most likely going to be introducing you or putting you in the path of somebody that they are actually very, very familiar with. This is the kind of person who wants you to meet their BFF. They think they'd make a good match with you. Or this is the kind of person who just at least, even if they don't do it as a formal invitation, right? Don't take things super literally, guys. It might be just an opportunity for you to be put in the right place at the right time with somebody who, is a mutual friend of this person, and there seems to be a really nice link going on. Now, of course, we know there's stuff going on out there. Again, think outside the box. Maybe this has to happen on social media. Maybe this happens in some other fashion. But allow yourself to be available to it. For those of you who are currently in established relationships, the King of Swords is indicating a close friend and ally of the couple itself is actually going to be helping you guys conquer a mutual obstacle, a mutual enemy, or maybe some kind of mutual source of stress, source of dismay. And I'm feeling that this is very deeply coming in through either a partner. This could be, a beloved in-law, or, maybe the one part of a couple friend that we have. Maybe we're friends with another couple, or it could be somebody that has always been sort of a champion of our relationship, is really kind of stepping forward and helping us to clear something that has been, kind of a bugbear in our relationship for a very long time. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because y'all know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session, go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.